In this short video I'm going to be discussing which protein skimmer in my eyes is the best. I've had about 3 now. One includes the one that came with this tank, the Fluval PS1. I can't say I was happy with it. It was the most noisiest thing ever. I used to nickname it the Hummingbird, so you could kind of get the gist. Bear in mind this tank is in my room, so I went for a nice quiet skimmer, so I can sleep well. So I also went for a skimmer that's slightly more powered, or overpowered for a smaller tank, just to make sure that no bad bacteria etc. is not being picked up, because it's a rubbish skimmer. So this one is for Feroz, just to give him an idea on the Tunze, I don't know really how I say it, is it Tunze or 9004 skimmer. So if we take a look at it, the profile of it's quite small, which is brilliant because it fits in my back chambers, and it's also the fact that this obviously is a nano tank, so when you feed you can get an oily kind of film, and the skimmer can actually remove, and if you can see the grills on top. So let me just get my other iPhone to get a nice picture. Okay, you see the small grills, that kind of like surface skims. So yeah, that's also beneficial, as this tank doesn't have a sump, so that's brilliant. Okay, it's really quiet. I'll just shut up for a second, see if we can hear it. Okay, so it's not many decibels. I think from the other side of the room I can't hear it at all. Kind of fits into the background. I'd say the Kessel lighting is nearly almost as loud. Okay, so what kind of skim it produces? I would say that the skim is quite watery, but people say you can't adjust these skimmers, but I disagree. You can move the actual unit up or down, and that in my eyes gives you a dry or wet skim. So you can adjust it with magnets. Now obviously this unit, normally you put it on the outside, so the magnets will be down the side, but I wanted it in the second chamber, so I've the magnets are actually in the tank itself. But let's have a look at the darkness of the skim. Just moving over to the light. Okay, so it's really thick. It's pulled out some good gunk. And again, I'll try and get the iPhone just to prove how dark it is. So again, there we go. It's a really dark green, kind of like sludge. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this skimmer. In my eyes, you cannot beat this skimmer. I've heard, positive reviews, but I've not ever heard a bad one about it. And for the price, it kind of should be a good skimmer. So, in terms of microbubbles, it took a week, well, less than a week, I'd say, probably for 2 days on tops, and then there was no microbubbles. I've never had microbubbles when I've cleaned it, so that's fab. The cup's quite large, so you don't have to keep emptying it every day. That's another benefit. Overall, there's a silencer here, so that makes the reduces the noise level, and also an adjustable, it's too loose obviously, an adjustable screw that obviously deprives the air, so that there's not as much skim, so you can tune it that way, or the way I already mentioned, by moving the skimmer up or down, using the magnets. So there we go. That is why it's the best skimmer, and in my eyes you can see it in the water clarity. It's perfect. So there you go, Feroz. I hope that wins you over on this skimmer, bud. And if you want any more questions, please let me know.